Hello everybody and welcome to this February update, and here are the Cotoneaster plants. I've trimmed them back a little bit. They are now starting to regrow and send out some new buds. There they are. Over here I've planted and raised the soil level a bit. Planted the white buddleias along here. One or two of them are dying, but most of them will be fine. These hebes I've sort of tidied up a little bit, and I've got rid of all the dead ones. The rest of these buddleias here, these are bigger ones over here, all white ones apart from this big one here, well, tall one without any leaves. That's a purple one. These planters are looking good. I've put some new soil in there for them, and this planter's doing all right. And over there are all of my pepper plants. I'm going to save one from each of those pods and put those in a pot of its own into the greenhouse. And let's have a look inside here. And here we are on the kitchen windowsill. This is the best pepper plant I had from 2020, the most cold resistant one. I brought him in. Here are the some hebes, some pink hebes I've taken, but they're not doing very well, so they're a bit touch and go at the moment. These are two purple buddleias. This is a regular purple, and this one has like a slightly orange centre, so they seem to be doing quite well. We'll see how they do in the next couple of months. And here we are in the garden. Got some daffodils coming in these pots. There's the spirea, that's starting to bud up nicely now. That's going to look great later this year. Here's the hydrangeas. All of these three are starting to bud up nicely. And over here we've done all the work on the garden, got it all looking good. Lots of bark chippings and compost, and I've fertilized all of these plants at the base with horse manure, compost, stones from the drive. Lots of good drainage. They should do really well. This is the pink blossom. That's in May. This will look fantastic. And there's the smoke bush. Again, a few more months time and it'll look better. Here's all the hebes and the buddleias. This big buddleia here has to recover a little bit still from a couple of years ago, but that should speed up the recovery now. All of this work. It's even sent out a little shoot there. This hebe was way too close to this buddleia, so I've had to literally dig it up and move it, but that didn't have a very deep root system, so I got away with doing that. Here's the white buddleia that I rescued from out the front. It is now going to do much better here. It doesn't seem to get any transplant shock this time of year, but there it is. And here is the dogberry bush. This has been here for a very long time. This was here before we moved here. This is what it looks like at the base, so I don't know how old it is, but I'm guessing that is quite old. And this is just the bamboo, and I've got a new plant here, the red robin. There's its little label. There we are. They've all been fed horse manure and compost. There's the globosa, which is like all the other buddleias, coming along nicely. This little shrub here, and here is the rhododendron. It's been here for 6 years. And here's the mock orange as well, looking good. And in the aviary there's not much, but I've got these acorns and young oak trees, and there's the avocado trees, about 5 years old now. I've planted cornflowers all around the bottom here, these little pathways. These buddleias are looking good. I've pruned them back to where I want them now. This one as well, looking good. It's got lots of new growth. This clematis, I've given a big haircut and I've put it on the side here so that it'll send down growth like a curtain of flowers, hopefully. Maybe not this year, but next year. Certainly should be quite good. Cornflowers along the back, and there's a lavender. I'm going to come back to this area around the greenhouse. Just a quick look at the peppers. There's not much in here. They might send, some of them might send out new growth from the roots, but I don't think so. It's not looking so good. I've got all of these hanging baskets ready with new soil for when I get some more flowers, buy some new flowers. This is just a bit of holly I found growing in the garden, and this climber